Oh, it's right in the way, isn't it? See what we can do. See what we can do. I ended up sharing it out and I ended up poofing myself. I guess we'll go down here with this. Unfortunately, because I only got an hour to get ready. Good morning, Blue. I don't really know who's going to pop in this early because, well, I didn't do a pre-announcement or anything like that. But, oh well. Actually, this is a little unscheduled anyways because, well, it just is. Oh, it is chilly in here, but no, the heat is pointless because in about an hour and a half it's supposed to get hot today. Hot. Okay, first things first. I'm gonna take my 1-a-day vitamin. So happy Monday, everybody. I actually did that for the past, actually this weekend. Over this weekend I did it. It was supposed to do like a 50% chance of rain. It didn't end up raining until like the afternoon, so 50% meant that I guess the ass end half of the day. I'm not really sure. But either way, it ended up working out where it rained at night. And then the next day, I think it rained for maybe 20 minutes, which made the humidity go up in Michigan because, well, we're surrounded by freaking water. But, you know, that's okay. I take the weather any way I get it. Kind of like a postal worker. The good, the bad, the up, the down, the all around. Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. Happy Monday to you. I don't know, Lovey. I just got up, so I hope I have a fantastic and great week. Cosplay looks good. I wouldn't know. I haven't done that in quite some time. As far as I know, I got a top on right now. My fake tattoos are falling off left and right, so makes sense. They're like 4 days old, maybe? You're talking about right now. So where and what on me screams cosplay? Wearing what stuff? I'm literally not wearing anything but a top. Well, and pants. Actually, leggings. And it's a face wipe. Just trying to understand from your logic where exactly I am dressed up, because I literally just roll out of bed looking like this. What? First of all, who's to say I even own any of that stuff? You need man's clothes. So I'm not burly enough for you. Yeah, I know, Blue. I think at this point they're grasping at straws. They're not even sure what I'm wearing right now. There's styles of clothes, there's cuts of clothes. Beyond that, that's it, lovey. So, not sure what you're getting at. Do you makeup look ridiculous every morning? Do you? Do I have any real tattoos? No, I do not. That's a good question. No, I do not. Oh, it's not, Blue, and they know that. No, a lot of times I'm all over the place as far as makeup goes. Sometimes it looks very basic. Sometimes it's very bland. I think yesterday was kind of a bland look. I mean, yeah, it was neon pink, but I think it was very bland, very downplayed. But sometimes it's not. Sometimes it is. Really just depends on what mood I'm in that day. It's okay. Blue, if they can't respect the pronouns, that's fine. That's on them. That just means they're ignorant fools. Stop it. Stop it. No. Why? Just because you say so? Not that this matters anyways. I'm going to say it anyways. If y'all could do 1K taps, I'd appreciate it. Gifts are not required. Good, I'm not falling for your games. What games, Lovey? Again, what games? There's no games here to be had. If you want games, you can go to somebody else that's a clickbait. But we don't do that here. We do love, positivity. Not that you would understand that, but that's okay. Let's get that straight. Why are you crying? Don't be emotional. Just breathe. Express yourself. I would like to bridge the communication gap and why people need to come at me sideways. Literally just up here. Not meant to be an emotional experience. It's not like you're up in a box. I'm the one that's up in a box, and nobody forced you to be in here. Well, if I'm weird, that makes you really weird watching me be up here. Why would I be embarrassed being myself? I'm literally applying moisturizer to my face right now. Exactly. The fact that they're choosing to be here says that they want to see this content, because this is what I provide for y'all every time I go live. Well, not true. On this account, this is what I provide every single time. You know, if they want to watch me play video games, I've got a live for that. If they want to watch me do Legos, I've got a live for that. Logan, it's going good. How about yourself? Discord moderator. Yes, we do have a Discord. Let's see here. Well, Blue, congratulations, Levy. You now have the power to meet people. That's the thing, Levy. We're the first defense when it comes to men, hateful individuals, stuff like that. I gladly defend women on the daily. So that is that's a falsehood propagated by the media. So, but that's okay. There are plenty of women that I've defended against men, and I will continuously do it. I'm trans, I know what I am. First of all, clothing has no gender. There are specific areas in a store that are designated areas for the type of clothing that you're looking for. As for how I dress, that has nothing to do with how I conduct myself on the daily. Exactly. It's not affecting them at all. They can personalize it all they wish to. But at the end of the day, I've defended a lot of people. Yes, I identify as a trans woman. Absolutely I do. I have never once told any of you that I am a biological woman. I am a trans woman. I'm a T-girl if you want. However you wanted to define me. That's what I am. But I also have no problems defending women. I defend more than women. And I do that on the daily because that's authentically who I am. I don't need to pretend to be something that I'm not. Thank you for the roses, Lovey. You don't have to do that. Appreciate the taps. That's all I need. Okay, then if that's how you choose to identify, then go for it. But regardless of how I identify myself, I'm still a good, decent, and honest person. Not a hateful individual. I don't go running around like these other people, trolling people, insulting people, making people feel less than. I don't do that. But I do spread the love and the positivity if people are interested in that. And if they're not, you don't have to be here. Nobody has to be here. Yes, that's right. Who you see is who I am on the daily every single day. It's not an act. It's literally who I am and the type of person that I am. There's nothing wrong with being yourself, even if other people don't agree with you. Yeah. $360. Oh, no problem, Lovey. This is kind of in the way. Yeah, I know. Can I not? There we go. Do the Gem Support Network up there. And that's exactly the thing. I mean, I'm not here to judge anybody. I'm not here to be anybody's life coach, their judge, their anybody. Oh, thank you, Lovey. And that's the thing. I get it. I'm not everybody's cup of tea, but nobody else is everybody's cup of tea. That's just not the way that the world works. That's realistically, it's just like I'd love to be a people pleaser. At the end of the day, I know that I cannot people please everybody. There are going to be people, good morning. There are going to be people that come in here and they don't agree with just me standing here. I mean, literally, that is what I dealt with when I came on this morning. I said hello to my friend Blue, and then immediately somebody accused me of cosplay. Like, okay, so wearing a tube top makes me a cosplayer. All as I've done is I've wiped my face clean this morning, and then I applied moisturizer. And then I'm going to apply a little bit of makeup. Gem Support Network is a support network that if you're struggling through the day, you have a place to talk to. I disagree. He's not that good with makeup. Trust me. As an individual that wears makeup, he needs to work on it. Like, he's worse than I am, and he's had a lot more years of experience than I have. So it really just depends on what you're basing that off of as a better person. Because if you're talking about makeup, no. Orange is not that man's color. Just another tequila sunrise. But anywho, I need to actually start putting on my makeup because I have to leave at like 7:30. Well, stick with us, Levy, and you will see that. I'm actually getting ready to do that. He gives a tangerine a bad name. I'm not going to disagree with you on that. But yeah, I think we're going to go heavy with the glitter today. I'm thinking. Hey, Rose. But yeah, I've actually been working on minimalistic looks. Now, don't get me wrong. You all go look at my page. You'll see anything and everything at one point in time was done, applied, so on and so forth. This is actually a makeup look inspired by my wife that me and my friend Juno both drew inspiration from. I do have another one from her as well, and that was another day that we were supposed to go out on a date. Not supposed to. We did go out on a date, and I did the same thing. I call that one my my red Queen of Hearts look. I don't think that one has all of the color to it. Let's see, which... I thought I kept her drawing. Oh no. I'll have to fish that one out next time I go live. But I was keeping her drawings. Yeah, here it is. So this one doesn't have any color involved in it, but there was red up here, and then there was a layer of black, and then there was another layer of black, and then there was another black line, and then the heart here, 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 and here was red. And then I used my my really bright red lipstick. And I had one of my really cute kind of revealing, I guess you would consider it revealing dresses, that has the double slit in the front of it. But it was fun. I had my dark crown on. It was fun. So we're just going to do half eye in gold on both sides. And then we're going to do oh, thank you, Lovey. I like these stick-on tattoos too. I think this back one is lasting for a really long time. The front one though, I think it's been like 4 days and I got like the skull starting to fall off. But thank you. They're a thing that my wife wanted me to try, so that's what I'm running with. It's some tattoos. I also have, oh, this glitter's getting everywhere. I've also got a tattoo right here that's fake, one right here, this one right here, obviously, and then there we go. Let's see here. Gym membership. Oh, gym membership. Oh no, why would I pay for the gym? I've got a treadmill at my in-laws. Besides, Lovey, you can't just look and then assume a body type, even if you wanted to. Never known what, Alex? Alexa, sorry. Oh yeah, that the tattoos are fake? Yeah. Nope, they're pretty good. I think my wife said she got them from Temu. They were supposed to, or supposedly, it says it's supposed to last for a month, or at least that's how they're advertised. Unfortunately, I am here to tell you, lovelies, that it does not last a month. And it really depends on where you place them, as in, I had one that was farther down, in between the girls, and unfortunately, it got smothered. Oh, no problem, Lovey. Like, came in a variety pack, so there's some small ones, and then there's some larger ones as well. Larger ones look like this. If that is what you subscribe to, then so be it. But we do not push religion on people in here. And if you mean that earnestly, then thank you. And if you don't, which I'm assuming you don't, just because I've had enough people come at me sideways with it, then, you know, there's also a thing in the Bible that, for those of you that spread falsehoods. Yeah. Let's see, today is Monday. No, I do not have any, so far from what my father-in-law told me, there is nobody that's looking for rough estimates for electrical work. So, nope. And if they are, and your question is, do you go out looking like that? Absolutely, and my father-in-law knows it as well. Oh, thank you. Bro? Are you confused or what? My pronouns that I prefer to go by are she, her, and I'm a T girl if you're really that confused. That is cute though, because I don't think I passed, but you know, hey, to each his own. I do want more of this darker shimmer to shine. Oh, thank you, Lovey, for the gift. Thank you. This was just on TikTok. This was like $15. I do have like Arise Cosmetics, but they don't have the brightness that I'm looking for right now. But I do totally use them. I don't know. I don't do sports. I believe that people's opinion should be on what directly pertains to them. I can tell you that T-girls being in sports don't have the benefit that most people think that it does. Now, if the T-girl wasn't on medication, then they would have, obviously, they would have the upper hand. If they are on medication, it actually nerfs the entire body. Like, sure, my arm looks big, but I assure you, there is no muscle mass there. But again, that's not really my place to speak on it, because I'm not a T-girl that's in women's sports. So I can tell you the struggles that I have with it, but I cannot judge somebody else in what they do, because I know what struggles I deal with, so I can only imagine. I can only imagine what they're going through. Oh, thank you for the follow. Y'all don't have to. I believe that I am nothing special. Like, I'm just a nice individual that's up here just trying to spread some love, positivity, knowledge for those of you that are actually interested in what a T-girl goes through on the daily. Thank you for the follower. Respect your understanding. Will recommend a little more research on the topic. Exactly. Seek help. Well, I have sought out help. That's why I'm the healthy individual that you see before you, with the confidence to stand up to people that like to throw out sir and Mr. and bro, dude. What up, broski? Blue, it's just not the, I'm sorry, not Blue. Rose, it's just not the help that they think that I need. In their opinion, the help that they believe that I need, one, is not genuine. And two, the fact that I have a therapist. I am employed. But just because I said it doesn't mean you're going to believe it. So it really doesn't matter why you're asking me or not. But yeah, I'm employed. I do rough estimates on electrical work for my father-in-law. So that way he can more streamline where his guys have to go. What's the F/sorry for you? You show at customers dressed up. What do you mean, Lovey? Today I don't have work unless there's an emergency call for an estimate. And yes, literally, what I am wearing is whatever I show up in. Like, that's how it works. Blue, you on it today. You meet people before I even get to see it. You as well, Lovey. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for sharing this beautiful Monday morning with me. Blue is on top of it, y'all. With that being said, we spread love and positivity on the daily. We are definitely here for those that are interested in experiencing a positive atmosphere. If you're not, don't worry, my mods will get to you in a timely manner. Exactly, and that's the thing. For me, doing rough estimates, yes, to an extent, I represent the company. So obviously, I don't show up in leather and lace, but I'm allowed to show up any way, shape, or form. Obviously, it's one of those things that if I'm out and about and my father-in-law's like, "Hey, can you stop here?" I do let him know, like if I'm coming from the nightclub or something, that I need to change my clothing. And that's just the way that it is. I mean, and he's understanding for the most part. He's a workaholic. So it has taken him quite a bit of time to wrap his head around the fact that not everybody dresses professionally all the time. And what I mean by that is he literally walks around with a uniform on almost 24/7. You're playing with my fun. It's one of those things that he is, even on the weekends, he's not wearing his actual work attire, but he's wearing his old electrical uniform because he used to own his own business. And to an extent, he still does. Like, he owns 50% of the electrical side of the company that he joined. I was told, because he knows that I do social media, I was told just not to announce the name of his company. But beyond that, I'm allowed to talk about, what we work on, what we do, But because of the big box companies that are stepping in and really streamlining things, he took his electrical company and we merged with a heating, cooling, and electrical company. So this way he doesn't have to do any of his paperwork anymore. I just have to do enough paperwork to submit an estimate for him. And he gets 50% out of everything that's made. Originally, yes. Simmons, obviously. The fact that I'm willing to put up with you in comments just like that, that's what's wrong with me. The fact that I'm willing to give people like you the benefit of the doubt on the daily to being insulting like you are. That's what's wrong with me. That's what I need to work on. My self-worth. Thank you, Levy. I honestly appreciate that. Thank you. Ooh, un momento. I have to see if my daughter is up and getting ready for school. Rose, are you up yet? Poor baby. She always struggles with Mondays. Okay, so where were we at? Yes, I'm a trans girl. T-girl, if you will. Good question. Oof. Well, don't stub your toe, Lovey. That hurts. Rose, no. Rose, no, I don't. I struggle with Sundays, seeing as Sundays are actually the beginning of the week. I'm M to F. But on occasion, I get other people that assume that I'm F to M. I don't hide who I am. I've never hidden who I am. Oh, thank you for the roses. Appreciate you. Thank you, Lovey. I choose to listen and see what's in people's hearts, not what people see on the artificial surface. Yes, I'm trans. Yes, I'm gender dysphoric. Thank you, Lovey. But it is one of those things that I know who I am. I know the struggles that I have. They're not everybody else's struggles, and I get that. But I also identify what makes me me, regardless if that aligns with what people agree with or it doesn't. Oh, but Big Daddy, why do I need more help than I already have? Hey, Zoe. Good morning, Lovey. Oh, it's following dress code. Oh, it's illegal to walk outside without clothing. What? I know he does. I know he does. There's a lot of individuals that are like him that don't like me, but like the fact that I'm a T-girl. And it's okay. I know it. But that's for my other account. What kind of work do I do? Well, looking at me, what kind of work do you think I do? Trust me, unless you've been in here before, you'll get it wrong. A lot of people assume that I'm on OF. Well, and that's the thing. Why would I apologize for something and someone that I am? I mean, who you see is who you get. I'm this way 365 days out of the year. Well, Lovey, I will tell you this. And good morning, Zoe. I will tell you this. Yes, muting will happen. Sometimes there's so much going on that people will accidentally be muted, even if they're genuinely being nice or they genuinely have a question. I will assure you of this, though. All of my moderators only have the capability to mute. That even goes for Juno, and me and Juno have almost been friends for a full year. A full 365 days. She still only has the ability to mute. So, if you were muted Don't worry, you still have the ability to come back in next time I go live. I assure you, it was not done deliberately if you are an earnest and honest individual. Do you have issues with... Do you have issues with chasers? IRL, in real life, or just online? I've been catcalled in real life. I do have quite a few chasers on here. It happens. It's one of those things. Were you just... No, Lovey. I wasn't in Sally's. What's my occupation? Just wondering, why do you get muted for asking a genuine question? Well, ask your genuine question again. My mods will not mute you. But also keep in mind that if that question is misconstrued and misinterpreted by my mods, things will happen. Someone who has things for trans people. Yes. What the hell? Yes, I like both. Do you think you pass? No. Other people claim that I do. I don't think that I pass. I'm not sure if I hit the FYP or not. I don't think so. I mean, I did bump up in a tier. I think it says I'm at D1 80%. I don't do none of that tier junk. You know that, Rose. Just wondering why people want to change the way that they are made. Like, I don't understand. Well, here's the thing. I have something called gender dysphoria, which causes me to not like what I look like. So I have done necessary things to use she, her pronouns. My name actually is DJ Snow. It even says it on my birth records. I have done things to quiet my gender dysphoria. Do I still have it? Yes, but it has now become more manageable. I have done these changes to better my life, to better my family's life. My wife understands this. My daughter understands this. I understand this, and a great many of my friends understand this. But also, I have realized who I am at great cost. I have lost friends because of this, and that's okay. I have lost family because of this, and that's okay. I have lost these people, but I have found myself in the process of losing these people. That's the honest and best answer that I can give you. Okay. I probably have an answer if it's a genuine question and you're not coming across rude. Is it like anxiety or like what about your gender? Actually, yes, I do. Open relationship with your wife. Yes, I'm polyamorous. I do have anxiety. I have really bad anxiety. Actually, me coming out as trans has really helped lessen the anxiety, but I still have anxiety. That's something that is never going to go away. It's just like I'm going to be on medication for the rest of my life because I am a T-girl. Like, there's nothing that's going to happen in my life that all of a sudden I'm not going to need the medication that I'm on. Now, there are things that I can get done that'll make it to where I don't need, like, T blockers and stuff like that. But the basic concept is still there. No, it's not the same as like anxiety. My goodness. Good morning, Hannah. Maybe I did hit the FYP to certain extents. Like, this is a lot. Hey, good morning, Lovey. I will let you all know, though, I will be ending the live at 7:30. This was definitely kind of an unscheduled thing. This might be a window that I pick up until Juno comes back. She's taking a break for a week. Oh, wow, FYP brought you in. Thank you for letting me know that. My tattoos are all fake. Aw, thank you, lovies, for coming in. Even if I'm on your FYP, I do appreciate that. Because that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to come in, so it was nice that you came in and shared your Monday with me. But yeah, as far as the tattoos go, I actually, the makeup that I shared this morning, makeup that I shared, which was like from 4 days ago. I was going for a dark Harley Quinn look. I had some pigtails in, but this is a skull with flaming eyes. This is another skull with a toxic mask on. This one right here is a crow behind a crescent moon. And then a back tattoo. All of these tattoos are fake. None of them are real. Mental illness check. It is not nice to make fun of people's mental illnesses. Okay, first off. I have gender dysphoria. That is not a mental illness. Nice try, though. Bella, good morning. Oh, wow. Seriously. Yeah, unfortunately, I am telling you that I don't have a mental illness. Is that so hard to believe? If you look up transgendered, that in itself is not a mental illness. Now, don't get me wrong. I do have some other things. I am ADHD. I do have other things like that. But no, being transgendered is not a disorder. I have more than just that. Aw. Look, a backhanded comment. Aw, thank you for the heart, me lovey. I am too close to the camera. Okay, lippy. Let's see here. So, what is everybody's plans for the day? Anything in particular? Me, myself, I'm gonna, drop my daughter off and then possibly figure out what other stuff that I've got to do around the house really quick. I do believe mowing the lawn is on the agenda today. Oh, yeah, you have work from 8:30 to 10 or 11. So I'm assuming that's 8:30 in the morning till 10 or 11 o'clock at night. Doing things, working. Ugh, I am so glad that my father-in-law told me that I don't have anything. Oh no, gosh no? Wait, what did I get wrong? Oh, thank you, Lovey. Oh, okay. Has an appointment. I got you. Okay. Yeah, no night shifts. Thankfully, that's what I like about being doing electrical assessments. Is that There is no night shift. Right. Let's see, what else do I have? I think mowing the lawn is on the agenda today. Yeah, because with the extra water that we've received the past couple of days, it actually became a thing where the grass decided to finally sprout up out of nowhere. So. Oh, how's my car? At first I thought that said cat, and I'm like, no. I own a lot of things, but I don't own a cat. The Jeep is doing good. We finally got the Jeep back like 2 days ago. Not a mental illness, Lovey. Do some research. Not a mental illness. So yeah, we had to send the Jeep off for, I think we sent the Jeep off for close to a week. It needed to get the engine rebuilt. Unfortunately, lol. Oh, I'm not worried about it. One, that's exciting that I hit the FYP, and that's very nice that the trolls want to come in and say hi to me this morning. That is fantastic. Two, no reason in being sorry for it. They need something else to do too. Yeah, so the first place wanted to charge $10K to do the work. And we found another place 45 minutes away that was willing to do the work. Oh, thank you, Lovey. That was willing to do the work for $5K. So naturally, we took it there. Because who wants to spend another $5K? I have a lot better things that I could do with that. Just saying. So they kept it for about a week, maybe a little bit more than a week, like within a 24-hour range. And they called and let us know it was done. The only complaint that I really have, so just so y'all know, and that proves it right there, I don't have any words blocked. So, like, you're free to say whatever you want to, but your actions and statements have consequences. It's Monday. Y'all are starting the week off strong with all that negativity y'all got going on. When they disconnected the lines, they disconnected the AC lines as well, draining the AC, but then they never recharged the thing. So that is one of the things that is certainly on the agenda. Oof. Well, I wish you all the best of luck with that, Lovey. Good morning, Angela. Uh-oh. This is exactly why I have a net for a drain plug, so that way if I lose my earrings, they don't go very far. He's taking too long. Well, hopefully everything's going okay, because sometimes... Yes, good morning, sir. It really all depends. But I use pretty much anything I can get my hands on as far as like to wipe down my face. So I wipe down my face first. This is just the particular brand that I'm running with right now. I use this for my face moisturizer. I don't do full face makeup. I have a lot of friends that do that. I don't. And the main makeup brand that I use is Arise Cosmetics. It's an indie brand. That me and a lot of us at Gem Support Network use. This particular one, I had a friend of mine that gave me a dual pack. There's 2 dual packs. So I'm assuming that, you know, each, probably the dual pack is maybe $40, $50, something along those lines. But it lasts me a really long time. Let's see here, I've probably been doing makeup on here for probably a better part of 6 months, and I finally made it through my first container. So, you know, I just dot, and then just make sure everything's moisturized on my face. But yeah, so this is Arise Cosmetics. I have 3 of their palettes. This is just one of them. This is the Moment in Time collection. And that's the thing. You just need to find what works really good for you. Obviously, it's one of those things that the more money you spend on it, the better it is for you as far as moisturizers go. This is the Season 1 Arise Cosmetic palette. And then I also have the Meraki collection floating around here somewhere. And I don't see that right now offhand. But I also have some other stuff. Like I have all of their lippies. I'm a lippy addict. I like either the liquid lippies, then I've got some stick lippies, but I also have some lip oils, and I have some glosses. And then occasionally I pick up really cute palettes like this one. This one was on the TikTok shop. This one's where I pulled almost all of my color from. As far as the liquid eyeliner goes, that's Drake. The lip oils that I have are also from Drake. The yellows. Yes, I know, Lovey. There are some yellows in there. There are. Good morning, Andy. You're just catching the tail end of me going live. I'm just currently finishing putting on jewelry, and then I gotta actually head out the door pretty soon here. Rose, are you almost ready? Actually, I'll be right back. I've got to check and see how her progress is going. Rose, are you almost ready? Okay, just take your meds this morning. Take your meds. I would take your meds and then brush as well. My daughter is not liking the brushing her teeth phase of things. Oh, thank you for the squirrel. Yeah, my daughter's not liking brushing her teeth. They have her putting on a band right now. She's wearing braces. So she's not really liking the brushing the teeth. They're kind of sensitive right now. No, Lovey. She actually has a video out right now, letting everybody know, but she is taking a break for a week. We've all kind of talked about this before. But there's difference in a family vacation and a yourself vacation. So because she's already on that, because she was already in that vacation mode and she just got done with the family vacation, now that everybody is back to school, back to work, she's taking her week for vacation. So no, I'm dabbling with the idea that I'll be going live from 6 o'clock in the morning till 7 o'clock, or 6:30 in the morning to 7:30 in the morning. Possibly a little later than that, but no later than 7:45, because by then I have to head out the door. So y'all will at least at bare minimum have me at least for an hour. And then of course, the fabulous Ezra, I do believe gets on at, she gets on at 10, maybe 10:30. So it's a way that y'all, you still get a little bit of the Gem Support Network first thing in the morning, and followed up by the fabulous Ezra. That is also a part of the Gem Support Network, even though she doesn't use her sticker. Yeah, I agree. Lovey, you don't have to be in here. You chose to walk through that door. You chose to click on that little bitty option. That's a you problem, Lovey. That's something you need to search for deep inside and figure out why you feel that you need to come in and verbalize your opinion of me and my lifestyle. When you figure that out, my DMs are open. Actually, they're open right now. But you can tell me all about it later. We got another closeted one, y'all. Lovey, if I really want to feminize my voice, I can totally do that. But I'm not doing it for you or anybody else. Oh, God. Hey, Lovey. Good morning. For those of you that think that I can't feminize my voice, it's not that hard for me to do. I've done the vocal training. It's a man, Austin Powers. It's a man. I'm a T-girl, Lovey. Get with the program. I'm not trying to fool nobody. I'm just being myself. Not everybody can handle that, and that's okay. But I think I do a damn good job at being who the hell I am, considering you are who you are, and I am who I am. You like me or you don't. I'm not going to fight for your approval. Besides, we all know what you think about at night. You coming in here trying to voice your opinion tells me all that. No, I actually prefer to use the non-binary bathrooms when they're available. But also, I have, I've also been in the men's bathroom. They don't like me in there. They yell at me, tell me to get out. It's for men only. So, they need to make up their mind. I'm trans, okay? I'm bisexual, and I'm poly-leaning, so I think about every and anything. As long as you're an adult, sure do. My chest tattoo, well, all my tattoos are artificial tattoos. This one here is just a crow with a crescent moon behind them, and I think they're in a graveyard. And that was a skull. And then this one back here is a lioness with a compass. And this right here is a toxic zombie. And this one over here is just a skull with flaming eyes. How's a fake tattoo look infected? I don't know. No, Lovey, they're artificial tattoos. These are just stick-ons. They wipe off, they stick on new ones. I'm not exactly sure how many were to a pack, but it essentially came in a pack like this. There's some bigger ones that are full-body back tattoos, and then there's some smaller ones that are the cute little tattoos like this. And by the way, of course, they're supposed to look infected to a certain degree. They're zombies. Like, what kind of zombies do you usually see? Are they dressed in fancy tuxes? These particular ones, no. There is one in particular that is heavily influenced by my wife as far as like what her sign is and what some of the moon cycles are for the week that she is born. More specifically, the night in which she was born. That is a tattoo that I'm going to get whenever we have the fundage. It's going to sit right about here. It will be my first ever real tattoo. Thank you all for liking the live. Thank you all for coming in here and enjoying this Monday with me. This has been a good one. This has been a lot more active than a lot of my other lives have been, and honestly, I'm enjoying it. You know, I'm always happy to welcome new people into my live, to my channel. It's great seeing you all. Typically Monday through Fridays, I'm on my friend's channel, Juno. Her account is Gem Support Network. She's actually the founder. Oh, hello, Lovey. Mwah. Good morning. Thank you for stopping in and saying hi. And thank you for the wonderful compliment. So, we are unfortunately at time, lovies. So, it's, well, a couple seconds to 7:40. So I actually have to pop out of here. Good morning, Lovey. I wish you all a happy day. And remember, be the positive person that the world needs today, not the positive person that it needs tomorrow. We need more positivity in the world. There's a reason to be positive. You woke up this morning. You have loved ones. You have family. You have a reason to exist in this world today. So embrace it. Enjoy it. Smile. Laugh. Love. It doesn't matter who you love. It just matters that you love. You are worthy. You matter. I see you. The world sees you. I know it doesn't feel that way all the time, but I assure you, those that matter, they see you. You do matter to them. You do make a difference in their life. You make a difference in their world. And you make their day that much brighter. So smile. You have the best day as well. And I hope you have a fabulous week. I enjoyed this a lot. This was fun. I enjoyed getting to meet new people. I hope you come back. I think I will be holding the torch for my friend for at least this week. So you'll be able to see me here at 6:30 in the morning. And I'll be live until 7:30. Unfortunately, Lovey, I would love to be here for longer than that, but I do have obligations as a mainly stay-at-home parent, and that obligation goes to my daughter and my beautiful wife, but she typically sleeps until like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, which makes sense because she has chronic pancreatitis. But I love you all, and you all matter. Bye, and thank you for sharing this beautiful and gorgeous Monday morning with me. It means a lot.